Have you ever picked up a book you've loved for years, only to find yourself squinting at the words? Or maybe your phone screen looks blurrier than it used to. You rub your eyes, adjust your glasses, turn on a brighter light, and then tell yourself, well, I guess this is just what happens after 50. But what if it's not just aging? What if your body is trying to tell you something important? What if your vision is fading not simply because of age, but because it's missing a key nutrient? Here's the truth. Your eyesight doesn't decline only because the years are adding up. In many cases, it's because your eyes aren't getting what they need to stay strong, and it may come down to one simple, often overlooked vitamin. Forget what you've heard about carrots or just buying stronger glasses. There's one form of vitamin A, retinol, that plays a crucial role in protecting your eyes, supporting your retina, and reducing age-related vision problems. Let me share a quick story. Marvis, a 72-year-old retired librarian, spent her life surrounded by books. Reading was her joy, but recently, the words began to blur, especially in the evening. She swapped out lamps, tried new glasses, sat by the window, but nothing helped. She assumed it was just age. Then, during a checkup, her doctor said, "Marvis, you're low in vitamin A." Asterisk. That moment changed everything. You see, vitamin A, specifically in its active form retinol, is essential for healthy eyes, especially for seeing in low light. Without enough of it, your eyes struggle at dusk, indoors, or while driving at night. Over time, this deficiency can even cause permanent damage. Here's the part most people miss. Carrots only contain beta-carotene, which your body must convert into vitamin A. But after 50, that process slows down, and for some people, barely works at all. So you might be eating well and still falling short. The solution? Get preformed vitamin A retinol, directly from foods like eggs, dairy, or liver, or from a high-quality supplement. No conversion needed. Just straight support for your eyes. Doris made this change, and within a few months, her night vision improved. She didn't need stronger glasses, just better nutrition, and you can do the same. In today's video, we're breaking down exactly how aging affects your eyes, the biggest mistakes people make after 50 when it comes to eye health, and how just one smart adjustment can help protect your vision, independence, and quality of life. If keeping your eyesight matters to you, leave a quick comment below. Clear vision. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Health Tips. Every day, we're sharing tools to help you age with strength, clarity, and confidence. Ready to find out which one vitamin could change the way you see the world after 50? Let's dive in. Let's talk about something most people miss. Vitamin A is only the beginning. There's another vitamin, one you probably already have in your cabinet, that quietly protects your eyes every single day. You might not even realize it yet. Uriel is 72, a retired mechanic with steady hands and a sharp eye for detail. But recently, something started to feel off. Tiny specks, floaters, began drifting across his vision like dust on a windshield. At first, he ignored it. It's nothing, he thought. But the floaters became more frequent, and focusing on fine details got harder. During an eye checkup, the doctor gave him unexpected news. His eye tissue was thinning, not just from age, but from a lack of vitamin C. Now, most people think of vitamin C as an immune booster, or something you get from orange juice when you have a cold. But here's what you probably didn't know. Vitamin C is absolutely critical for your eye health. It strengthens the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, the capillaries that deliver oxygen and nutrients. More importantly, it shields your eyes from oxidative stress, the slow, invisible damage caused by pollution, inflammation, and time. Think of it like rust forming on the inside of your glasses. Over time, it clouds your vision and wears down sensitive eye tissues, leading to floaters, cataracts, and macular degeneration. Vitamin C is your defense system against that damage. But here's the catch. Most people don't get nearly enough, and one of the biggest mistakes? Relying on fruit juice. That daily glass of orange juice might seem healthy, but the high sugar can actually increase inflammation, canceling out vitamin C's benefits. So what can you do? Choose real. Whole foods like red bell peppers, kiwi, or even broccoli. If citrus fruits upset your stomach, look for a buffered vitamin C supplement. It's gentler and just as effective. Tom made the change. He added more colorful veggies to his plate, cut down on sugary juice, and started taking a high-quality supplement. Within weeks, the floaters faded. His vision stabilized. He felt in control, no longer just waiting for things to get worse. And there's more. Now let's talk about vitamin D, one of the most powerful yet overlooked vitamins for eye health. Meet Teresa. She's 68, recently retired from teaching. She loves knitting, FaceTiming her grandkids, and reading the news on her tablet. But over time, her vision began to blur, not suddenly but gradually. First the small print, then the faces on screen. She blamed the screens, the lighting, just aging. But during a routine test, her doctor discovered her vitamin D levels were dangerously low. Teresa was shocked. "I walk outside every morning," she said. Here's what the doctor explained. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. Even if you go outside daily, your body might not be producing enough, especially in colder climates or if you spend more time indoors. And when vitamin D is low, the retina becomes inflamed. Over time, that inflammation can lead to serious vision problems, including macular degeneration, a major cause of blindness in adults over 50. The good news? Vitamin D levels are easy to fix. Ask your doctor for a quick, painless blood test. Add a vitamin D3 supplement. It's the most effective form, especially for older adults. If you live somewhere with limited sunlight, it becomes even more important. Teresa took the advice. She started small, monitored her levels, and within months, her vision felt clearer. Not perfect, but much stronger. Her eyes stopped feeling tired. Her focus returned. It wasn't a miracle. It was simply the right support at the right time. So far, we've covered 3 essential vitamins for eye health after 50. Vitamin A for night vision and retina strength. Vitamin C to fight damage and oxidative stress. Vitamin D to reduce inflammation and protect long-term vision. But what if your vision is already blurry? What if you're already wearing glasses and things still feel off? Can anything actually improve your vision, not just stop it from getting worse? Yes. And the answer lies in one final vitamin that barely gets talked about, yet it could be the missing link in restoring clarity to your sight. Starting today, let's talk about Samuel. Samuel is 75, a former construction supervisor with strong, steady hands and a no-nonsense attitude. He wasn't one to complain, but something had started to bother him. His eyes. They felt dry and gritty, like dust had settled in them. No matter how much he blinked or rinsed, the irritation wouldn't go away. And his vision? Some days it blurred for no reason, as if his glasses had suddenly stopped working. He shrugged it off. It's just age, he told himself. Eyes wear out, right? But during a routine eye exam, his ophthalmologist asked a simple question. Sam, are you getting enough vitamin E? He hadn't really thought about it. Most people don't. But what Sam learned that day changed how he looked at his health forever. You see, vitamin E isn't just an anti-aging buzzword. It plays a critical and often overlooked role in protecting your eyes, especially as you get older. Here's how it works. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant. It helps shield the delicate cells in your eyes from everyday damage caused by light exposure, pollution, and natural aging. Think of it like invisible armor, slowing down wear and tear before it turns into something worse. But that's not all. Vitamin E also helps your eyes produce tears. When your body doesn't get enough, you can start feeling that dryness, irritation, and blurred vision so many older adults silently live with. That was exactly what Sam was dealing with. Classic dry syndrome. And here's the problem. Most people simply don't get enough vitamin E from food. Why? Because foods rich in it, like almonds, sunflower seeds, and avocados, aren't always part of a daily diet. And many cooking oils used today are overly refined and stripped of nutrients, including vitamin E. But there's good news. It's easy to fix. Sam made a few small changes. He started eating a handful of almonds every morning, sprinkled sunflower seeds into his yogurt, and on his doctor's advice, began taking a high-quality mixed tocopherol vitamin E supplement. Within weeks, the dryness eased. His vision wasn't perfect, but it was clearer, more comfortable, more reliable. and that gritty, nagging feeling, gone. So if your eyes feel dry, if your vision gets blurry for no reason, if reading or looking out the window just isn't as enjoyable anymore, it might not just be aging. Your eyes could be quietly asking for vitamin E. But now, we've come to the moment you've been waiting for. The vitamin they call the vision vitamin. The one found in leafy greens and yellow veggies. The one that can protect your vision and sharpen it. Let's talk about Gift. She's 75, and for most of her life, she's created beautiful things with her hands. Knitting scarves, crocheting baby blankets, weaving delicate lace that looked like snowflakes. But recently, something shifted. The stitches blurred. The patterns no longer aligned. The joy she once felt in crafting began to fade. "I think I have to give it up," she told her daughter. "I just can't see it anymore." But her optometrist had another idea. He didn't suggest stronger glasses or surgery. He recommended 2 nutrients that changed everything for Gift. Lutein, zeaxanthin. You might not have heard of them. They're not as famous as vitamin C or D. But when it comes to your eyes, these are true superstars. Inside your eye is a tiny area called the macula, located at the center of the retina. It's what allows you to see details, read a book, sew a stitch, or recognize a loved one's face. As we age, the macula becomes more vulnerable to damage from things like blue light, inflammation, and oxidative stress. That's where lutein and zeaxanthin step in. They accumulate in the macula and act like built-in sunglasses, filtering out harmful blue light, reducing glare, and keeping your central vision clear and stable. Eleanor followed her doctor's advice. She began taking a supplement with at least 10 milligrams of lutein and 2 milligrams of zeaxanthin daily. 6 months later, she picked up her knitting needles again. The fuzziness had faded. The joy had returned. But here's a common mistake. Most standard multivitamins don't include enough lutein or zeaxanthin, if any at all. And although these nutrients exist in foods like spinach and kale, there's a catch. As we age, our bodies absorb nutrients less efficiently. So even if you're eating healthy, you might still fall short, which is why a vision-specific supplement can be essential, especially after age 60. So here's your eye health checklist after 50. Vitamin A supports your retina and night vision. Vitamin C fights oxidative stress and prevents floaters. Vitamin D reduces inflammation and protects from degeneration. Vitamin E relieves dry eyes and shields cells from damage. Lutein and zeaxanthin preserve and sharpen your central vision. One small change today can make a world of difference in how you see tomorrow. Let's make things simple. No more guesswork. When you know exactly what nutrients your eyes need, you can give them the support they deserve. So here's a quick tip. When shopping for an eye supplement, flip the label and look for this. Lutein, at least 10 milligrams. Zeaxanthin, at least 2 milligrams. Even better if it's paired with vitamins A, C, E, and zinc for complete eye support. And remember, these nutrients don't work overnight. They build up in your system over time. So the earlier you start, the better your long-term protection. That's what Eleanor did. She didn't just improve her eyesight. She reclaimed a part of herself she thought was lost forever. And you can do the same. Because protecting your vision after 50 isn't about chasing youth. It's about holding on to the life you love, your independence, your joy, your ability to see clearly the faces, moments, and memories that matter most. Now, pause for a moment. Really think about what it means to lose your vision. It's not just about needing brighter lights or holding a book further away. It's about losing the ability to drive, to sew a button, to clearly see your grandchild's smile or the expression in your partner's eyes. It's about losing confidence, losing connection, losing pieces of yourself. And that's why this matters. When your eyesight begins to fade, it affects everything. How you move through the world, how you care for yourself, how you feel inside. But here's the truth and the hope. You are not powerless. You don't have to accept it as just old age. You don't need scary treatments or expensive procedures. You just need to give your eyes the fuel they've been asking for all along. Every vitamin we've talked about, A, C, D, E, lutein, and zeaxanthin, they're not fads. They're not magic pills. They're real, proven nutrients your body needs, especially after 50, to preserve one of your most valuable senses, your sight. So here's what I invite you to do. Go to your medicine cabinet or shelf. Pick up your multivitamin or eye supplement. Turn it over. Read the label. Are the nutrients there? Are the doses right? If not, it's okay. You haven't failed. You're not too late. But now you know. And that changes everything. Because every small step you take to protect your vision is a step toward protecting your freedom, your confidence, your life. And if your eyesight has already changed, if things feel a little fuzzy, if the sun feels too harsh, or the words on the page just don't look the same, take a deep breath. Don't panic. You're not alone. You're not broken. And you are not out of options. Because when you commit to caring for your eyes with knowledge, the right nutrients, and a little consistency, you're choosing to live life on your terms. And that's powerful. So let's bring it all together with a quick recap. Here are the 5 essential nutrients for eye health after 50. Vitamin A helps with night vision and supports the retina. Vitamin C strengthens eye tissues and fights oxidative damage. Vitamin D lowers inflammation and protects against macular degeneration. Vitamin E repairs eye cells and helps relieve dryness and irritation. Lutein and zeaxanthin filters harmful blue light and sharpens central vision. Each one plays a different role, but together, they form a powerful shield around your most precious sense, your ability to see, connect, and live fully. So now I want to hear from you. Are you already taking any of these nutrients? Is there one you're planning to add after hearing this? Drop a comment below. Just one word, one question, or your own story. You never know who you might encourage just by sharing. And if this video gave you something to think about, help you feel more hopeful, or reminded you to care for yourself, please tap the like button. It helps more than you know. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Health Tips, because this space is for you. A place where aging is respected, where your health is a priority, and your next chapter is full of strength, clarity, and care. So whether you're sipping tea by the window or scrolling on your phone late at night, stay healthy, stay curious, stay hopeful, and never stop learning how to care for the one body and one pair of eyes you've been blessed with. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this growing family. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.